I happen to like the camera shutter sound. All right. So, Bio Elves. Elves refers to the creature types on our stuff. Bio refers to Biomancer familiar. Activated abilities of creatures you control cost 2 less to activate. It's kind of sad that this doesn't work with Arkbow, but it is what it is. It does notably work with Thorn Lieutenant, Incubation Druid, and Growth Chamber Guardian. Notably, the activated ability on this also lets us adapt things multiple times. We also have kind of a go big plan here with these Planeswalkers, and we've got some Beast Whisperers here as well. Go ahead and dive on into some ranked and see how it goes. Yeah, feel free to post a link to the event page, Big Joe. Yeah, All Knight. My numbers are good for Magic, which is like an asterisk, right? But just like as a comparison sake, in the month following like the last set release, that my average viewer count was like 1,600 or so, which I think our peak today was like 1,300. Definitely a big drop. Peanut Butter Fox, thank you for the 2-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Hey, awesome, Fox. Yeah, Bampo's a good time. This is definitely the turn you want to cast Llanowar Elves. That is for certain. I'll put this into play. The most resilient to Teferi on 3. Hopefully they don't have another discard spell, so I don't get punished for keeping the Arkbow in my hand. But like if I play the Arkbow, they could just bounce it back to my hand anyways. Yeah, definitely Owl Knight. And next week I plan to lean into doing a bunch of new standard stuff for sure. Zowzy! Thank you for the 10 months of Twitch Prime there. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. You know, honestly, I think I just been Incubation Druid here and, like, plan to go on the Arkbow plan from here on out. Hey, Spank Weasel. Thanks for that. 3 months as well. Welcome back. Aragorn, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime support. Awesome, thanks for letting me know that you've been enjoying the Underlord stuff. So, next week, I'm likely going to be taking off from playing Underlords because we're going to do a ton of standard like we always do when a new set drops, but the following week, I'm planning to build Underlords into my regular schedule moving forward. And we're going to be playing Underlords to finish how I could have Frilled Mystic, huh? Awkward. And we're going to be doing Underlords to finish up today and tomorrow's streams. Now, one thing that's worth noting is that, like, Beast Whisperer plus Bow is a little bit of anti-synergy, because this says explicitly when you cast a creature spell. Yeah, I did see the updates. I played a game last night at the gym while I was on the treadmill. All right, let's draw a land so we can slam Ugin and kill this Teferi.
Bad idea.
No, there wasn't Fearburger. I just blanked on the fact that I had Frilled Mystic in my deck. Alright, so you're saying there's a chance. And actually, I probably want to smack Narset here because, this isn't drawing a card next turn, right? And this stops her from impulsing again.
Fury will only lead you astray.
Yeah, you're right. Here we don't have anything. I should just do it in response. There isn't a thing that pays us off for waiting, basically, like you're saying.
So many mysteries to uncover. Put thoughtfulness before action.
Honestly, part of me wonders if Beast Whisperer is even good in this deck. Ooh, that's a good one. And by that's a good one, I mean I can't cast it because there's a Teferi in play. Welcome to Standard. Enjoy your stay.
Just wait a moment.
Yeah, I agree, Zero. Mobile games aren't usually nearly as involved as Underlords is, which is a nice change of pace. We can bow while Teferi is in play, which is sweet.
Mind and body should move in unison, like wind and meditate and prepare.
Floppity! Thank you for the 2-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. I'm just letting that resolve because I wanna Frilled Mystic this. Does it smell like fish, opponent? Because it should smell like fish. Activated my trap card. A couple of friends want me to introduce them to Legacy. In your opinion, what two decks would be the best to set up as a battle box? Like to show off the format while being at a beginner's levels of play and sort of have a 50-50 matchup. Death and Taxes and Eldrazi might be an okay matchup.
I'm known for my excellent timing. Let's try this. It's only a matter of time.
Legacy lines. If you want to teach them Legacy, you should give them Belcher versus Oops All spells. Give them the full Legacy experience. Alright, we're at 12 and they're at 30, but I've got an active Arkbow. Oh god, they're casting this stupid card, aren't they? Alright, I've got one more Frilled Mystic in my deck that's not on the bottom. You know, Owl Knight, mid-range decks like Jund and Green Black Rock, I think are actually at potentially the best they've ever been in Modern right now. Hagak pushing the Hagak pushing the linear decks in one specific direction has been very good for people who want to be interactive. I think I want to do this a little bit more planeswalkers at the top end, some negates in the middle. And mid-range decks with an appropriate amount of graveyard hit are in a very good spot. When rotation doesn't happen until October, and none of the obnoxious cards are rotating. So there's 15 more months of 3-mana Teferi and Wilderness Reclamation. So we 5-0'd with Jund with Renin 6, and Renin 6 was really mediocre. My conclusion at the end of the league was I'd cut this card for modern playable cards. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Renin 6 seems fine for like. I actually just had someone submit a deck queue submission for Renin 6 lands, so that is one of the first times I've mulled turn 1 elf, I think. Sometimes it's just not good enough. You played yourself. It might be debatable on if I want to hold up Negate there or not. I have double Thorn Lieutenant, so even if they Teferi and bounce, it's like not that big of a deal. Hey, look, it's another card my mid-range deck can never beat that fights on this really difficult axis. Maybe we can play this Nissa and race them. It's probably too dirtily, Brightstar. No, yeah, I definitely am looking forward to the new format as well all night. I was just letting you know that in the meantime, I think playing mid-range and modern is fine. Dovin's Vino. You have a D-Spark. Where's our Lord and Savior Sloth? But you need him, right? Listen, we're playing an Elves deck, okay? Ain't nobody got time for Sloths. Dovin's Vino, my favorite wine. Well, this is my only blue source, so I might as well use it to cast this Negate. Yeah, Deep of Sanity is bad against 3-mana Teferi, and it's bad against red removal. And unfortunately, we're not playing a good deck, so our deck doesn't have either of those things. Yeah, I animated our blues so that way I could hold the Negate up. Because Nissa making this make double mana lets us hold the Negate up.
This isn't a fight you can win. Time is much more malleable than people think.
Let's play a constructed event. Maybe not get a spurred. Maybe. Let's give it the college best here. I think this is gonna be my last day playing Arena until the new set drops. I really don't want to do it again tomorrow. It does kind of suck. I agree. If you're someone who has a deck in the deck queue that hasn't been played yet, it can wait to get played till till the new standard format, or if you'd like to switch it out for something with new cards, you're welcome to do that too. Have a good one, Azumeo. Yeah, standard slid from my favorite format ever with guilds, to like a solid 7 out of 10 to like this is like a 3 or a 4 for me. I'm gonna play one or two more matches with this one. Give it a fair shake here. What we can do, and then we'll roll along to some Underlords. We'll still play some Magic tomorrow. We'll probably do 2 or 3 Modern decks and then some Underlords. The frame is definitely on point. I agree. Worse than the previous rotation with Kaladesh. I don't know. I wasn't really playing standard then, Clipsy. So I don't have a good baseline to compare it to there. Where will I post the Underlord code? In the Underlords channel on the Discord server. So if you're on the subs Discord and want to get in when we switch to Underlords after this, we're gonna play sub games. So I'll post the party code there. I'm still plat 4. Yeah, I ranked up high enough to get both my cosmetic cards this season, so that's good enough for me. Yeah, the new code WotC sent out works fine. As an interesting shock. To be fair, Beast Whisperer doesn't see a lot of play, so. Hey, Ash World, thanks for the brand new Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for keeping me around. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. The event sucked. Bob just wanted the promos. Right on time. Frilled Mystic. A little bit of awkward tension between this deck's got some awkward tensions in it. Beast Whisperer especially feels pretty weird. Like it, I guess if I would have untapped this, I could have played Bow. Yeah, I probably should have done that. I should have untapped a Breeding Pool to play the Bow, or Familiar even. Either would have been fine. Familiar would have drawn me a card. Yeah, that's probably, I didn't play a land this turn, right? So yeah, I should have untapped Breeding Pool to Familiar to try and draw a land. I might be setting up to try a 2-turn kill us here. Thanks, Ash. I appreciate it. Thanks for setting your Prime up for me. And keeps me around. Well, if they attack me, they're dead, right? Unless they have another removal spell here. Yeah, I agree. Underlords said it. Ooh, I haven't seen this menu. That's actually really nice. It's been a while since I've played with Unclaimed Territory. I don't really see Narset or Teferi getting a ban. What do you think could be done to make Saber? I genuinely don't know. If M20 doesn't change standard up a ton, I'm probably going to do more Modern Underlords over the summer. We'll see though. It can be tough to predict like what's good and what's bad in a format. Like a lot of us missed that Teferi was going to be as oppressive as he was, right? All right, we won the race. We did it. There was a $10 tip in there. Thanks for the support. I tuned in to see you play a deck with green that doesn't have Reclamation, and I gotta say your deck choices are slow on point. We're trying, Hawk. It's a tough world out here for the non-Reclamation green decks. So, Planner Cleansing is just another really high variance swingy card, right? Like, it's another Command the Dread Horde. I don't know if that really addresses any of the fundamental issues of what's going on in the format. I think I want these to kill Drakes and these to counter Drakes. Rest of this seems fine. I'm gonna cut this because it seems a little clunky. Yeah, Planner Cleansing also sounds good in Teferi decks. Yep. Yep. It helps red-white land destruction, so I'm legally obligated to like it. We're probably going to play a lot. I would be surprised if no one submits red-white land destruction with the new Chandra. Even if Standard ends up sucking still, we should get a good solid 3 to 4 weeks out of it coming to that conclusion, right? Usually it takes at least 4 weeks to beat the hope out of my eyes. Thank you, Teferi. May I have another? Thank you, Teferi. May I have another? Thank you, Teferi. May I have another? Ramp it up. Ramp it up. Do. I think white-black, Planner Cleansing, Command the Dread Horde could be a thing. Probably Esper. You probably just play Esper. There's just not a meaningful reason to not splash blue. I like big swingy answers that punish all-in strategies. I don't really like big swingy threats. Yep. So this makes my adapt only cost 3. So I get to adapt one of these, then use that one to adapt the other, which is nice here. Apparently, subscriber streams are now a thing.
Every problem has a solution. Decision time.
Why? That doesn't seem particularly useful. Sub only chat is plenty good. Twitch had passworded streams. So I can attack all of these at their rel. And then I target this one, and this one farts again. And kills the rel. Get a little flatulence going on.
Sure this doesn't happen again.
Because this allows this to adapt a second time. I would just like Pokemon auto chess to be a thing. I'd play the crap out of Pokemon auto chess. They'd have infinite characters to rotate through. Yeah, they could evolve when you get 3 of them. God, that would be so dope. Basically all I want in my life is Pokemon auto chess. Why does this have a beautiful pop-up, but this one is still this weird spinning wheel? I didn't know I needed that in my life until now. Thanks for the disappointment. Yep. I have not seen Detective Pikachu. I should probably take the kids to go see that. I bet Declan would really like it. Alright, we're on the scoreboard. God bless constructed events, letting us play our bad decks against other bad decks. Part of me wants to try and find something sweet to play on Saturday for the Red Bull tournament, but another part of me knows all the sweet decks in this format kind of suck, so I think we're probably not going to bother. We're going to flip a coin or roll a die between like Feather, White Aggro, and Gruul. Detective Pikachu is basically a fan service film for anyone that loves Pokemon, so you'll love it. Sweet. So we're playing Feather. I'm probably so the thing about this Red Bull tournament is weird in that you can play a different deck each round because Magic Arena doesn't support an actual tournament mode. So I feel like if I want to stream the event, I probably want to make a point to change decks every round. Because if I'm streaming and I'm not changing decks, it makes scouting that much more good against you. Godsire Hawk, thanks for continuing your sub. I appreciate it. Reprint Tibalt, thanks for the 23 months. I actually, the structure of the Red Bull tournament is actually really neat. The way it's going to work is, what's the word I'm searching for? There's 256 players, I believe, and they're broken up into pods of 4 to start. And then each pod of 4, the top 2 will progress to a single elimination bracket. Which is a neat structure. Yeah, it's our first time doing, like, the Elf Ball thing with this deck. Oh, right, and this only cost 1 to activate because of that. Sweet. Yeah, it sounds like something some other real sports tend to do, which seems neat. Opponent playing some kind of Abzan Aristocrats deck. Gonna have a real bad time against their Go Wide plan here. Maybe a Reanimator leg with the Stitcher Supplier. Undergrowth cards, perhaps. Mausoleum Secrets. That's a neat one. There's a lot of strange elves in this set. Growth Chamber Guardian and Frilled Mystic are both like, oh right, those are elves. Weird. So I think we're just here to smash. We're gonna like adapt this other one. Crunch. Gobble gobble. Probably want to be more creature-based for this. Just get attacking. Leave the Nissas in. Frilled Mystic doesn't seem particularly good. Yeah, my big takeaway on the way this deck is configured is that Vivien's Arkbow is a really awkward amount of tension with Beast Whisperer along with the Planeswalkers and stuff like that. This is going to be my last match with this deck, Gnome. So we're going to start some Underlords soon. Alright, another 5-10 minutes or so, depending on how long it takes. The Biomancer Familiar is something we farted around with earlier in the format. Unfortunately, Biomancer Familiar is just like one of the many cards in this format that Teferi just completely invalidates. I did, Marty. That's what it does. It farts around. Fart around. Fart around. Fart up, fart down. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, the real question, Boneless, is like, what happens once all the dust is settled, basically? Like, once the fad is over. So, like, a month from now, what's happening is the big deal. It's like when Wizards was having a bunch of big streamers stream Arena. Like, Arena wasn't actually the new game all those people were going to stream for forever. It was just the flavor of the week for a bunch of folks. Is Dota Underlords everything Valve wanted Artifact to be? If by everything they wanted it to be you mean a game that doesn't suck, then yes. It really doesn't, Persip. That shows a fundamental misunderstanding of how Twitch works. 100K viewers on Teamfight Tactics means that there were 2 or 3 streamers that regularly pull in 5 digits worth of viewers streaming it. Like those people could go stream basically any game and give them 100,000 viewers. No one has been able to give me any compelling reasons to try TFT over Underlords. I keep asking for a compelling reason to play it, and everybody's just like, cause it's League, and I don't really. That's not a compelling reason to me. Teamfight Tactics is Riot Games auto chess variation. So basically, auto chess is a new genre of game, and all these people are trying to make their own copy of it. Nah, that's not how Twitch works either, Dale. Though in fact, I'm more likely to get more viewers streaming a less populated channel because the way Twitch works, people don't scroll down in the viewer list to see what other people are playing. They look at the people streaming at the very top and ignore everyone under it. I'll likely be in the top 2 rows of people streaming Underlords. I almost certainly won't be in the top 2 rows of someone streaming that while everybody else is doing it. Have you seen Marauding Raptor and Poly Raptor combo that players will try? It ends in a draw. Arena will draw. So if you put 3 hostage takers into play, it ends the game in a draw. So arena handles draws just fine. I'm sure we'll get a donation to play that at some point. Hey, look, we won a game where my opponent never cast a spell. Weird. Weird. What made me salty today? It costs 1 blue, 1 white, and 1 colorless mana. And it draws a card when it comes into play. Yeah, overall, just to like give a short wrap up on like what this deck is doing. I felt like this deck was being pulled in too many directions. We've played like Beast Whisperer Elves decks before to some success, but I feel like this package of Planeswalkers and Vivien's Arkbow really didn't end up working out for us. I felt like I kind of wanted to pick a lane. Like I either want to cut the Arkbow and maybe the Frilled Mystics and like be an Elf Ball deck, or like lean into this package and like cut Beast Whisperer and maybe Nurturer and like play other utility cards in there. But at the end of the day, this deck's probably just too clunky to keep up with like Command the Dreadhorde and other stuff like that. It's just like another mid-range deck that the ultimate power level of it is kind of low, unfortunately. All right.